perfect 10. What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are going to dye my hair. That's right, we're going to dye my hair. So, and it's at home. That's another thing. It's not at the salon, it's at home. I don't really have the time, but my hair is so resistant. If you guys have resistant hair, you know what I mean. Your hair, you'll dye it once and it doesn't grab onto the grays and you're like, what's going on? Or it looks like it's been tinted but not dyed. That's exactly what happens to me. It happens to my mom way more than me, but it happens to me quite a bit. My mom, you can dye the hair 10 times and it won't catch on. I don't know why. But with me, it's like you dye it makes a little tint, then you dye it again and then it adheres. But it has to be within 24 hours or it doesn't grab. I don't know. But if you're one of those people, then we peoples, you know what I mean? But I really try to do it as quickly as possible. So me being a professional, I will go and do my clients in a certain way, the way we were taught in beauty school, so that it's more efficient, and also so the person's hair saturates correctly and there is no gray. But with me, because I'm in a hurry and I just want to slap it on and do it before Gabriel wakes up from his nap, I just am chaotic. I'm just going crazy, and you'll see what I mean in the video. There's really no rhyme and reason why I'm doing this. But yeah, so if you want to know how I do this crazy, chaotic routine, stay tuned and keep on watching. Okay guys, so I have to do a voiceover. We're going to do 1 ounce of 20 developer, and then we're going to double up the gloves because we don't want the dark dye to stain our beautiful nails, especially if you have nude, white, or anything that really isn't black. So now we're going to go ahead and pop the top open, and there's a little pin, as you can see, and then you're going to push it right into there and twist, and it should open your Redken Cover Fusion. So you'll see on the side of the bottle there's little indicators, and it's 2 ounces of dye. We're only going to use 1 ounce because we're just doing a spot treatment slash root touch up for this. So once you push out halfway of the bottle, you'll see that that is 1 ounce that you've taken out of the bottle. So now we're just going to shake it up real good. Make sure that there's no clumpiness and that it's mixed well. So we're mainly going to focus on the top of the head and the perimeter of your head as well, because that's where most of my grays are. And yeah, so now we're going to brush out all the knots. I tend to get a lot of knots in my hair, but with this new brush that I bought from Kala, it's a wet brush, it actually gets all those knots out fairly quickly, and my hair isn't ripping and it feels really nice. Now we're going to split the hair into 4 quadrants, and what that means is it's just pretty much 4 sections, and you're just going to go straight down the middle, and then you're going to go straight across the head, and then you're going to separate them with some clips. Okay, so these clips that I have, they're actually styling clips. I prefer to use gator clips, but unfortunately I've broken quite a few, and so has my son. So the reason why they're called gator clips is because they have teeth and they actually grab a lot more hair, especially if you have thicker hair. That's the clips you want to go with. Guys, remember, you don't have to stress out about this. If the lines aren't completely perfect when you part them, it's totally fine. As you can see right there, my line isn't completely straight, but that's okay. Just go with it, and yeah, just enjoy the time. So now we're going to go down the middle with the dye. You want to always go down the middle and the perimeter of the head first. For me, I always have to, because of the fact that my grays are so resistant. I want to be able to have the dye a lot longer on those places, and I end up adding more later at the end too in those places, just so the hair is really, really saturated. Okay guys, now we're going to start on the perimeter of the hair. For me, that's the hardest part to dye. My hair is so resistant. It just doesn't want to take. And the same thing with my mom. It just takes forever. So that's kind of why I like to start in those areas first. Anywhere where I'm parting the hair that can be seen is where I start first, because I want to make sure that by the end, that's what's dyed first and everything else becomes secondary. So, funny story, as I was doing this, I started to feel a little bit of like some burning on my head, and I had no idea why, because I've done this many times before. But I did not realize that I had been in the sun so much that I guess my scalp was a little bit burnt from just being out in the sun, sunburnt. And I honestly don't ever get sunburnt at all. And I guess my head gets sunburnt. So now I know that I need to probably wear a hat when I'm outside. Now, when you're parting the hair, make sure that as you part the sections, when you first start, you want to do them in a diagonal fashion. And as you go down closer to the bottom of your head, closer to the ear, you start to go in more of a parallel parting. Now you're going to want to do this for each section, and then once you're done, you're going to leave it on for 45 minutes, and then you're going to wash it out with a sulfate-free shampoo and add a deep conditioning mask to the hair as well. Okay guys, so when I was in the shower, I used my Orbe color shampoo, and then I went in after I rinsed it a couple times. I actually colored it. Colored it. I actually rinsed it twice with shampoo to make sure that everything came out. Make sure that there's a lot of suds, which means your hair is super clean. Doesn't mean that you need to put more shampoo. Put like about this much shampoo in your hand, put it all over your hair, rinse it out. If there's not that many suds, it means it's still dirty. So I would do it 2 or 3 times before it really suds up and you know it's super clean. So then I went in afterwards with my Superfood by Pureology. I don't typically like Pureology, but the It's a 10 Miracle like repair mask that I normally use, they actually discontinued it according to Salon Centric, which is like the professional place with your license that you get products. So she said that this she really liked because she, as in the girl in the store that was selling me the product, she said that her hair is really dry and she had tons of colors, and she said she had bleached it so many times, and this was like a great go-to. So I bought it. It's supposed to be like goji berry with olive oil extract. To me it smells almost a little bit like pumpkin. I don't know why, but it just does. Maybe because I'm excited for the fall, but yeah, its texture is kind of thick, looks like that, but it smells pretty good. I mean, it's not too bad. And then, yeah, and then I just put this in there, left it on for 10 minutes. I know it says 5, but I did 10 just in case. But I put it all over my hair because my hair is always really dry no matter what. Even with or without bleach in it, it was still dry. So, I'm going to take this off now. Da, 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 da. Let's see how this went. Okay. And so I'm just kind of combing through, just checking to see if I could see any grays. You know what, guys? This time it really caught on. The first time that I did it, not so much, and it was like a little worrisome. Because my mom, you could dye her hair like 10 times, and still some of those grays will just not want to adhere or allow the, sorry, something in my mouth, allow to the dye to adhere to it, which I always found to be a little strange. I mean, I did have clients like that before that happened to. But yeah. And then I got the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In plus keratin. Okay, I'm sure you're wondering, why is this orange and like why is this pink? Because normally it's like pink and then pink writing or whatever. Well, the top of mine that I bought right here did not work, so I just switched them. But this, it's supposed to like maintain keratin while straightening, increase styling manageability, perfect for all hair types, replace lost protein, which I have a lot that I need replaced, protects the natural keratin in the hair, protects against heat, restores hydration, detangles, defrizzes, adds shine, strengthens the hair structure, and seals the cuticles for extra silky hair. I need all of that and probably more. But it smells good. I love It's a 10 products. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and spray this in my hair. Actually, let me just dry my hair a little bit more. I don't like to style my hair with heat like right after I just washed it. I like to let it air dry. I just feel like it's better for my hair. So what I do is I just spray it, I spray the It's a 10 in it, like so. And I spray it like literally everywhere because I have damage everywhere. Okay, let's see. Brush, brush, brush. Okay. Last but not least, I like to put my Orbe Super Shine. You can put this on either before or like after you get out of the shower, or like I was gonna say before it dries or after it dries. So you could do this like even like the next day when it's dry as well. You really don't need a lot. You need a pea size, which I do actually need. A new bottle, by the way. I love Orbe products, so that's as much as I use, really. Go ahead and rub it, and then I just like evenly distribute it in the hair. Mainly where I have more of the damaged parts, which is like right here. Again, I have like two little horns right here. And then I just have like all this baby hair right here too, from the, like my hair growing from after, like I lost my hair when I got pregnant, and then I got it, now it's starting to grow back, and it's like this much, and it happened like 3 times because I got pregnant 3 times, so my hair was all crazy, but now it's like long hair, so it's like I have a halo, and then I have like double horns. It's really weird. Again, this number is 4NN if you didn't get it, by REDKEN Cover Fusion. Yeah, Cover Fusion, because there is Color Fusion too, but that's for people who have just normal hair and they don't need like to cover any grays really. But yeah, so here it is. My final thoughts on this one versus this one. I feel like it's a little heavier, like when you spray it in the hair. I'm guessing that's because it has keratin in it. And then the superfood, I don't feel like it does what the It's a 10 did. It doesn't make my my hair feel, that's what I was trying to say, hair feel different or soft or like smooth. It did in the shower, but then as soon as I rinsed it out, it didn't work. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be picking this up again. I'm gonna give it another try. Pureology again is not my favorite, just because they changed their ingredients once it got sold to L'Oreal. And I know the creators of Pureology actually did a lot of training with the son of the creator. There's Jim and Bob Markham, and they created Color Proof, which is like another line that I absolutely love. It's vegan, and it's pretty much what Pureology was before L'Oreal took over. But I highly advise you to check that line out as well. I love all their stuff from that line. I just didn't expect this to be out. If I would have known this was out, then I probably, or discontinued, I probably would have just gone to the other salon place that carries it, which is Cosmoprof, and I would have just gone with one of theirs. But for now, I'll just use this, But this is the result. I really like it. Again, I'm not the most neatest person when it comes to dyeing my hair at home on myself, so it's okay if you're not. But I would advise not to use box dyes at the store, and if you do, try using something that is more natural, that has no ammonia in it. That way it's not damaging your hair, because that's what typically happens with the dyes from the drugstore. They damage hair a lot, and then it's hard to recover if you want to do a different hair color later. But with that said, thank you for watching, and like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any ideas what I should use for my textured, dry, frizzy, damaged hair, please go ahead and comment down below what's your favorite one. And let me know if you have any other ideas for videos that you want me to do, or if you have any questions about any other products. But I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Honey, I'm a perfect 10. What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head.